Shri Rahman is a Pakistani politician and former diplomat who has been a member of the Senate of Pakistan since 2015. She was born in Karachi in 1960. She was the first female leader of the opposition in Senate from March to August 2018 and served as a Pakistani ambassador to the United States from 2011 to 2013. Academic background: Shri Rahman attended the Karachi Grammar School. Receiving her A-level from there, she moved to the United States where she studied at Smith College in Northampton, where she received her BA in Political Science in 1985. She moved to the United Kingdom where she received an MA in Art History from the University of Sussex. Shri Rahman started her professional career as a journalist with the Daily Star and then joined the Herald, became its editor-in-chief at the age of 26. Serving until 1998. Political career: she was elected to National Assembly of Pakistan for the first time as a candidate for Pakistan's People Party on a reserved seat for women in 2002 Pakistani general election where she remained until 2007. She was re-elected in 2008 and became a member of Federal Cabinet under the Prime Minister Gilani as the Minister for Information. In 2011, she was appointed as the ambassador to the United States and remained until in March 2018 she was elected as the leader of the opposition in the Senate and became the first female in Pakistan to hold office. She served as a leader of opposition in Senate until 2018. Struggle for women rights.
In the last few months, the two filmmakers from Pakistan have been honored in the United States. And both, guess what, are women.
She also fought for women's rights on national and international level. She often raised her voice when there is a problem or scandal involving women. During her time in the legislature, she also introduced several measures protecting women's rights. Recently, she clapped back at PTI Senator Mohsin Aziz for his comment, "Mera jism meri marzi" and "Apna khana khud garam karo." She argued that Parliament should not play the culture and religious card when talking about women's rights. Achievements: she also won the International Human Rights Commission Award for her work for human rights and peace. In 2009, she was given the title of Democracy's Hero by the International Republication Institute. In 2013, she received the Nishan-e-Imtiaz, Pakistan's highest civilian honor, by the President of Pakistan, Asif Ali Zardari.
Mirza is a Pakistani politician who is the current Federal Minister for Interprovincial Coordination in office since 20 August 2018. She served as the 18th and only woman speaker in the National Assembly of Pakistan from March 2008 to June 2013. Previously, Fahmida Mirza was a member of National Assembly of Pakistan from 1997 to 1999, and again she has been a member of National Assembly of Pakistan since August 2018. She is a medical graduate and did her MBBS from Liaquat Medical College in Jamshoro in 1982. She is an agriculturist and businesswoman by profession. She was Chief Executive of Karachi-based advertising company and the Chief Executive Officer of Mirza Sugar Mills. Fahmida Mirza joined Pakistan People's Party in 1997 and was elected to National Assembly of Pakistan as a candidate of PPP from constituency NA 173 in 1997 Pakistani general election. On 18 August, Imran Khan formally announced his federal cabinet structure and Fahmida Mirza was named as Minister of Interprovincial Coordination. On 20 August 2018, she was sworn in as Federal Minister for Interprovincial Coordination in the Federal Cabinet of Prime Minister Imran Khan. She was Pakistan's first woman to become National Assembly Speaker and in all was the 18th Speaker in the democratic history of Pakistan until early June 2013. Asma Jalani Jahangir was a Pakistani human rights lawyer and social activist who co-founded and chaired the Human Rights Commission of Pakistan. Jahangir was known for playing a prominent role in the lawyers' movement and served as the United Nations Special Rapporteur on Freedom of Religion or Belief and trustee at the International Crisis Group, born and raised in Lahore. Jahangir studied at the Convent of Jesus and Mary before receiving her BA from Kinnard College, Lahore, and her law degree in 1978 and her Bachelor's of Laws degree from Punjab University. She also held a honorary doctorate from University of St. Gallen, Switzerland, Queen's University, Canada, Simon University, Fraser University, Canada, and Cornell Universities, United States. Political activities. She spent her career defending the human rights, women's rights, rights of religious minorities and children in Pakistan. In 1980, she was called to the Lahore Court and to the Supreme Court in 1982. In 1980s, Jahangir became a democracy activist and was imprisoned in 1983 for participating in the movement of restoration of democracy against the military regime of Ziaul Haq. Jahangir was staunch critic of Hudud Ordinance by blasphemy laws Pakistan put in place as part of General Muhammad Ziaul Haq's Islamization program in Pakistan. She was a founding member of the Human Rights Commission of Pakistan. In 1980, Jahangir and her sister Hina Jilani got together with fellow activists and lawyers to form the first law firm established by women in Pakistan. In the same year, they also helped from the Women's Action Firm, a pressure group campaigning against Pakistan discriminatory legislation, most notably against the proposed law of evidence where the value of women's testimony was reduced to half of men's testimony, and the Hudud Ordinance were victims of rape had to prove their innocence or else face punishment themselves. On 12 February 1983, the Punjab Women's Lawyer Association in Lahore organized a public protest. One of its leaders was Jahangir, against the proposed law of evidence, during which Jahangir, other participating WAF members were beaten and arrested by police. On 5th November 2007, according to a report, over 500 lawyers, opposition politicians and human rights activists have been arrested. They include Azma Jahangir, boss of the country's Human Rights Commission and a former UN Special Rapporteur. Her house arrest, where she has been arrested for 90 days.
This marathon was for the empowerment of women. They have tortured women. They have dishonored women.
How many women are arrested?
This is not democracy. This is worse than the rule of Abacha in Nigeria.
In 1995, Jahangir received the Merton Enel Award for Human Rights Defender as well as the Roman Magsaysay Award for Greatness of Spirit shown in services of people. In 2000, she received the King Budon International Development Prize as chair of Human Rights Commission of Pakistan. In 2001, Jahangir and her sister Hina Jilani were awarded the Millennium Peace Prize by United Nations Development Fund for Women in collaboration with non-governmental organizations. In 2005, she was nominated for Nobel Peace Prize as part of 1000 Women for Peace project. On 29 May 2010, the International for Freedom Award 2010, Jahangir received the Freedom of Worship Medal for her human rights and religious freedom activism. In ceremony held in Middelburg in Holland. On 23 March 2010, for services in human rights, she was awarded the Hilal Imtiaz, the second highest civilian award of Pakistan. On 27 October 2010, she won the Supreme Court Bar Association election by defeating her competitor Ahmed Awais and securing 834 of total votes and become the first ever woman president of SCBA in history of Pakistan. Krishna Kumarikoli was also known by the nickname Keshubai, is a Pakistani politician who has been a member of Senate of Pakistan since March 2018. Koli was born on 1st February 1979 to a Koli family hailing from a village in Nagar Parkar. When she was a child and a student of grade 3, she and her family were held captive for 3 years as bonded laborers in a private jail, illegally owned by a landlord in Umarkot. They were on release after police raid on their employees' land. She is known for her campaigns for women's rights and against labor. She received her early education from Umarkot district and then from Mirpur Khas district. She got married at the age of 16 in 1994 while she was studying in grade 9. She continued her education after her marriage and in 2013 earned a master's degree in sociology from the University of Sindh. Koli joined Pakistan People's Party as a social activist to campaign for the rights of marginalized communities in the third region. She also campaigns for women's rights, against labor bounded and against sexual harassment in the workplace. In 2018, she was elected to the Senate of Pakistan in the Pakistan Senate election as the candidate of Pakistan People's Party on a reserved seat for women from Sindh. She took oath as senator on 12 March 2018. She became the first Hindu Dalit woman and the second Hindu woman elected to the Senate after Ranta Bhagwan Chawla. Following the 2020 Karak temple attack, a new bill, Protection of the Rights of Religious Minorities Bill was introduced in the Senate of Pakistan to avoid similar attacks on minority worship places, but it was turned down by the Senate Standing Committee. Women rights activist and Senator Krishna Kumarikoli have been named in the annual BBC 100 Women list that honor the achievement of 100 inspiring and influential videos from the world every year.